I believe there are two things that you need to do in Adobe Photoshop to be successful. Number one is that your output should be of the highest quality that you're capable of doing, because guess what? If it isn't, you're not going to get any more jobs. Number two, efficiency. We live in a high-paced, high-octane world. Everybody, all my clients want things done yesterday. I don't have a time machine. Like a time machine. I'd probably use it. It'd be like having life with an undo button, which I would use a lot. I need to stretch out my time. I need to get more done in the same amount of time I have. We're going to talk about actions and batch processing. Batch processing gives you the ability to take multiple images and actually process them all at the same time. But you need something before you do batch processing. That's an action. We have to do something first. An action is a reproducible event that we can do over and over and over again. If you don't have your actions window open, you can go up to the word window on the pull-down menu and go down to actions. Now, the actions that you have would be actions that either you've made, like I've made some, or you do have what are called default actions. We're not going to do defaults. We're going to make our own. I would suggest that if your actions are unique, you should make your own set, like these sets right up here. They look like folders. They're called sets. So we're going to create our very own set by clicking here. We'll call it special. Special actions. Click OK. That's not an action. That's just simply a folder to put your action in. You look at this photograph, you've experimented with a way to change it. Make it look more cartoonish, maybe more painterly. You've played with some filters. Several things that you have done, and you want to apply that same process to one or more images. So that's our goal here. We are going to start out by turning on the tape recorder that's going to record our action. Click the new button right here. Give it a name. We'll call it Cartoon Look. We are going to put it in the set called Special. You can, if you want to, assign it a function key. You can say F1 or Shift F1 or Control Shift F1, whatever you want to. I have found that assigning actions function keys is easy. Remembering what they were the next day is the hard part. We won't do that, but you can. You can assign different ones a color. Now, this only works if you put your actions palette into what is known as button mode, and the buttons will have those colors. If you leave it the way it is, it won't have any effect. We won't do that either. All we did was give it a name, told it where we wanted it to go, click record. You are now in record mode. It's not like a tape recorder. It's only going to record what you do. So my suggestion is be very precise and be very careful on what you do so you don't make any mistakes. What we're going to do is go up to the word filter and go down into filter gallery. In the filter gallery, we'll take the photograph down so we can see it better, and we'll come down here and click and go into fit in view. And there she is. The last one we did was film grain. I don't want a film grain. Leave that selected and go to cutout. In cutout, creates more of a posterized look, kind of like putting the thing together with colored pieces of cardboard. Our levels are 8, which is maximum. We go lower than that, we're going to get more of this cut out look. I actually do want it with all 8. Simplicity, if we go ahead and jack that all the way to the right, creates a very, very straight edge, simplistic document. I do want the details, so we're going to take that back. We like that, but I want to add one more thing. So I'm going to create another new filter layer, and in this one we're going to do a poster edges. That's kind of cool. Now we can change the thickness. We can change the intensity, whatever you want to do. Let's stop right there and click OK. What we did to this image we like. Now we've been recording it. What you want to remember here is that if you don't turn the tape recorder off, you're going to keep recording. So we're going to click this button right here, which is stop the tape recorder. We now have an action. Cartoon look. It's got everything that we have done to make that image what it is. And it's called Cartoon Look. That's how you make an action. In the next segment, we'll look at how you apply them.